Welcome back to Bordeaux Life, everyone. I've heard that some of you are having noggin withdrawal symptoms. So, it's Noggin Monday. Did you have a good weekend, Louis?
Beautiful.
Okay, well, let's get on. Let's get these noggins done.
Let's go.
Quelques millimètres, ok. Ouais.
Ça va.
Ouais. Tu regardes un peu, tu vois? C'est bon. Ouais. Ok. For those of you that are wondering what's he doing here, why is he putting these pieces of wood in, It's really easy to explain, but I have to do a bit of acrobatics to show you. Okay. So, where we've done the noggins, okay, we've not done the walls, so please ignore that for the time being, but you can see it's all kind of uniform. It all moves together. But over here, where those long beams are, it kind of doesn't move in uniform. Are you getting that, Anna?
Yes, it's wobbly, but different ways.
This is all one together. And it's more rigid. And it will become more rigid when we have the noggins in there and the noggins there. And then when we put the parquet down, it should all become one and shouldn't move. So that's why we're doing noggins today.
Okay.
Oh. If you're enjoying today's vlog, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. And of course, give us a thumbs up if you think it's any good. Let's carry on. So there we go, we've got one line of the noggins in there. Still got to put some in on the beams and on the wall. But this area up here is starting to take shape. I think it's a huge step forward for the build. We've really gone from a ruin with just the concrete floor to 2 floors now. And basically, I did a quick calculation. I think we're at 36 metres squared in the area where I'm contemplating putting the bedrooms. And 36 metres squared, I think it's too small for 3 bedrooms. Definitely going to have to be 2. What do you think, Hannah?
I think 2 is a good number. Because it's going to be two nice big bedrooms.
Yeah, or one slightly bigger than the other maybe.
Yeah.
We've still got some floor joists to get over here, but there's one big problem. I cannot start the parquet until the staircase is in. So I have to stop on this now. Okay, I'm going to carry on with the Noggins in a bit, but I have to stop on it, calculate how I'm going to do this staircase. So let's go have a quick look, because as by magic, I've already calculated it. Uh-oh, she poked her head through the floor.
I have, because I'm that short that I'm on the scaffolding, but it's looking really good. I am impressed. Very, very impressed with your work, guys. I think it's changed drastically from a dinky, dark area up here. Now it's beautiful and light, and the walls are looking amazing. The floor is really, really coming along. And I didn't know what Noggins were. Now I've learned a new word, so you always learn.
Yeah, and everyone can see here now the height of the floor with regards to the windows.
So that's going to be really nice. And there's going to be like a barrier over there, so it's going to be safe anyway.
Well, yeah, two of the window... I'll come over and explain. Up, as he drops through the floor.
Don't drop, we still have work to do.
Okay, so here, there's one window pane, two window panes, three window panes. Yeah? Per window. Those two bottom windows, so those two there, are going to actually be fixed. The only windows you're going to be able to open are these two little top windows. Does that sound okay for you, Anna?
Yeah, that sounds really good, because safety first, obviously, and then you don't but I like the fact that it's going to be nice big windows, because for the time being, we can't open the downstairs windows, because there are no windows, and we don't want anyone coming back inside.
Yeah, it's going to be nice and bright downstairs too.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing when Jules comes and fits the windows.
Definitely.
We are going to go and see him make the windows and shutters at the front, because they're exceptionally difficult to do. So it's these ones here. We're going to actually follow the process in one vlog soon. Yeah,
I think it's looking really good. And then bit by bit, it's all coming together.
So I know these windows are only going to open a little bit because they're such small windows at the top. Mm-hmm. But I had a disagreement with the other company, the ones that gave us the big bill. And my big disagreement was that we didn't need big windows opening upstairs because we have air conditioning in the bedrooms.
But not just that, it's going to be big, nice, spacious bedrooms. And as long as you can open and get some fresh air, then that's more than enough.
Yeah, I think they were kind of trying to push me into doing something very expensive with the windows, and that's why they tried to get me to tried to tell me that it should open all the windows.
It's okay. Each to their own.
Well, the main thing is Jules, who's a really nice guy, he's going to let us go film there. Jules agreed with me, and he's a professional too. So, and came up with a decent price, not a ridiculous price. Right, let's get on and have a look at the staircase.
Okay, then.
Right, and this is kind of no going back. Once we build this, we build it, okay? So this is where the staircase is going to go. Mm-hmm. I'm going to build it with papin plein, which are like full cinder blocks. Just because the other kind of papin creux, or the kind of normal cinder blocks, I was worried that they'd crush eventually. I managed to calculate it, so we get 17.5 treads and about 27, something like that, 27 centimetre steps, okay? And you'll see when we build it, it's going to be very easy, this first stretch to build. And we're going to get to about here, by here as such. So, it's just going to be a straight set of stairs to here. But then here, we have to turn to get up there. So I've left myself a metre to turn. So a metre there, and basically in that section there, we're going to have 4 steps. And they're going to be like slices of cake, and then another 3 or 4 steps going up. Can't remember exactly, but it's all calculated in my head. But we're not going to use wood for a reason, because if the staircase would have been really nice with wooden steps, but as soon as you get to this kind of triangular pieces, it starts getting very complicated with the wood. So what we decided to do is put the same kind of stones that we put around the pool, which are kind of travertine, the pool in Villeneuve in the Passion Project. So we're going to put nice travertine steps in here, smooth off the cinder blocks with some stucco or crepe or what's the English word? Render. So we're going to use that there, even though the tiles down here are kind of marble effect.
Still, I think it's going to look really nice because look at the stone walls.
Yeah, and it's going to tie in really nicely with that stone wall. We'll see again, as I'm building this, I'll see how we go for a toilet down here. I know a lot of people said we have to have a toilet downstairs.
Yes, I would like that as well.
I'd like it too, but we are kind of stopped by the height of the soil pipe over here. It's at 40 centimetres, so we may, if we want to put a toilet in here, we may have to have a step up into the toilet.
That's fine, it's a throne then.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a look. As we're building, we'll have a look. We'll leave the space for it and we'll have a look. We can't really change it because the soil pipe's at a certain height in the street. We can't miraculously lower that. So I think it's somewhere around here. It's over in the corner there. Somewhere around here. So we are going to have to, although we can get toilets with the pipe coming horizontal rather than down, it's still going to be a bit high. So we'll see. And I really, really don't want the Sunny Broyer or kind of like the mixer, whatever you call them in the UK, where you pump it out because they just always go wrong. One last thing to talk about, and that is this room here. Everyone was so shocked that I wasn't going to heat this room. Well, the problem is, if I heat this room, it then becomes habitable, and I'm not allowed to make it habitable. That's why I'm not heating it. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, again, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and ring that bell. We'll see you all later on in the week.